Can you tell us about how this all started, the genesis of it, aims for the future, and how it went today, please?
Well, about 1 year ago, just over there, I met a man called David Dolman, and we are both passionate about cricket and trying to increase the state school, how they play it. We know that independent schools play a lot of cricket, but state schools don't. So we both have the same passion, and I'm already working with all the schools in Bath, independent and state, and we said, well, okay, we've got an idea here. We will do joint teams of independent and state schools together. They've got pitches that they can both practice on. It's about breaking down the barriers between class, because it doesn't exist to 11 years old, they're just kids. And then coming together to play cricket, to then hopefully get a love for it, to get parents involved in it, and start more and more people playing cricket. Did it work? It did, but there's been a lot of work that's gone in that year for this to happen. So a big thank you to Lansdown. David Dolman has been incredible all the way through to make sure that today was a success, and it went seemingly, but that's with a lot of hard work behind the scenes. So very happy right now that it's all over.
What did the year look like from that first meeting then? What did it look like up until now? What was the steps that you went through?
Well, the first thing was an idea, and I had connections to the schools, and the first thing I said, look, I want to do this, and all the schools were on board. So then the idea is there, but then it's making them connect with each other, getting down to their heads of department in PE, saying, look, you need to join up, you need to meet it, nudging when they haven't done it, talking to heads again, and really drive that forward from that way. David and I have met 7 or 8 times, talking about logistics well behind it and framing it, and then feeding that through into all the schools to make sure that it worked today as it did.
And the makeup of, I guess, the framework of the competition and the idea of it, in terms of coaching and support that side, what happened there this year?
So it depends on the school. So a lot of the schools have coaches. So the state schools have actually benefited from that. So they're working with those. Oldfield, we're very lucky that we've got Lansdown. We can train at Lansdown. And Ella's been fantastic as a coach for us at the same time. So that's been the preparation to support them to come and perform today.
And is there a commitment from those schools to continue with their coaches, or is there funding there in place?
No, so funding is a thing that's an issue with state schools. So there has been some funding that's put in place to support Oldfield. I'd quite like to see more that we can do this for lots of other clubs around Bath surrounding area, and they couldn't at the same time. But if you think, why do so many pupils from independent schools play cricket for England and not state schools? Well, there's a difference in the coaching and the competitions that they are. There is no cricket competition for state schools in Bath. That's going to change for next year. This is the start of it now, and hopefully all the schools, independent and state, have teams that they compete against each other on their own, as well as we're running this next year as well.
And this ties in quite nicely with the announcement earlier on this week of the Knight Stokes Cup. Is that something that Oldfield will be taking part in next year?
It is. We are going to try and take part in that. We know that it's going to take years of building, of taking part, to compete and doing well, but our ambition is to win it 5 or 6 years' time.
Great news. Thanks for this today. Amazing start to hopefully it'll be a great partnership between state schools and independent schools. Well done.
Thank you.
Hi Tom, so you're the representative from Goss Solicitors, the main sponsor of this cricket festival. I'd like to let us know, the listeners, why Goss decided to partner up with Lansdown Cricket Club.
Yeah, of course, John. It's a really exciting opportunity, and it's a hugely important year for Lansdown Cricket Club. I know with a slight personal connection, having been involved with the club. But at Goss, we recognise that in such an important year, it's just a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the rich history of the club, which is simply incredible. But more than that, more than the players and the success that the club has had in the past, this ground, this community, focuses on the cricket club. And it's just wonderful to see how that works and how it helps bring on where all the talent is. And in particular, events like today, where we've had our schools cricket tournament, just been a huge success, bringing together for the first time all of the schools in Bath, independent state schools. It's been a wonderful event. it's been a pleasure to be a part of it, and all credit to those who've planned this, because I think it's been a huge success, and we're very pleased to be associated with it.
Post-game analysis then from today's schools festival.
Bicentenary, it's been fantastic. Not only has the cricket just been an outstanding level, so many good pieces of fielding, incredible batting, and I've seen some excellent bowling, but the friendships being formed, the relationships, the way people have met each other today and become a team by the end of it, fantastic. And I do hope that those relationships continue to build and grow, whether that's between the schools or wider cricket community, kids meeting up at their games and realising they were teammates. I think it's going to be a nice little wave of things to happen after this.
Have you got a word for Oldfield School, because you've done a lot of work with them this year, haven't you?
It's so good to see them win. I'm impartial, I'm here for the cricket, but it was lovely to see those people that were struggling with their confidence coming into the game. One girl in particular, she was really not sure about whether she's ready for it, and then halfway through the day she's come over to me, she goes, it's actually been going all right. And I think that is those little wins that, even say they hadn't have won today, she would have still had that sense of achievement, pride, and that's really what we're here for.
Okay, and then what does it look like come September and moving forward into the winter for Oldfield and Lansdown?
I'm off to Oz.
All right, so you're not. Somebody else will be doing that. So we're gonna kick back off in February, March then.
I'll be on the emails. I'm, digital world. I'm still working when I'm away, so we'll be planning this event was planned while I was in Australia, so we'll just be doing the same, conversing between time zones.
Okay, so when do you kick back off with them then? When are you back in with Oldfield? Can't stop now,
just after
surely.
the Easter half term.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be back in, and who knows, maybe the plans will expand, maybe they'll grow, but I think we've started off superbly and set a good tone.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
Thank you.